We're back. Hello there. I was going to go right into a song there now and say welcome back to the show and it's episode, but I don't know, and we ain't got time, and it's in the 240s now. We're pushing towards 250, and of course, remember that great big special offer we've got when we get to 250 episodes. We'll be holding a meat raffle, and you can win 16 rump steaks provided by McFarland's the Butchers, putting the raw back at the top of the calendar. So get in touch with now the show. 250 episodes. You can win those rump steaks from McFarland's the Butchers, the best butchers in the United Ireland. Malockley, how are you? It's good to see you again. It's good to be back. I'm in the shed. It's 100-mile-an-hour wind inside there.
I'd just like to add to that there that to be sure, look, you square dead in the eye and I'll say, when we get to 250 listeners, every listener's guaranteed a blowjob.
Yeah,
every listener's guaranteed a blowjob.
If we ever go on to that Podbean like now and find out that 250 people have listened to one episode, by Christ, we'll quit our jobs and we'll do this full time. I'll tell you that right now. Do you know what I'm also realizing? Being in the pub, the bar, the gentleman's closet. Very. I haven't got any good glasses. These are the only glasses I've got.
Near wine glasses.
You
need a couple of good pint glasses.
The pint glasses in the house, man, but I need a selection of glassware
to go with all that alcohol you're not drinking.
I know. I've got all these spirits and different things, and then I just stick to the side of me. Stick to it, you know. Well, you know what I mean. But
we need to get a Caravan of Courage / Jabba the Hutt episode recorded in the hut. Me, you, and Mr. Ross. Possibly on the warm-up to the hashtag live show that's coming. When, Scott?
It's the 16th of December. I can now say that half the tickets, that's right.
That is half the tickets away now.
50% of tickets are now away. December 16th, Classic Grand. I was looking at some stage decorations today for the next live show, and can I just say, I think it's going to be the best one we've done. And I'm just going to say it, it's going to be the best one yet. So get your tickets. Go to the hashtagshow.co.uk, follow the link for the live tickets, or if you're not a hero, become a hero. Hashtagshow.co.uk, hit the Patreon button. It's patreon.com/the#show. Sign up to become a hero. You can get all the episodes in their entirety, and you will get a hero's discount on your tickets. And if you are a hero and you haven't bought your tickets yet, use the link on the Patreon and get them fucking quick. Because when they're gone, they're gone, Mal. When they're gone, they're gone.
When they're gone, we'll be gone, because we'll be millionaires and we'll be off with the arse of our wind and the heels of our boots, and we'll be spending all the money in whores and whiskey.
Just like your best days, they're behind us. Much like half of the hashtag tickets. When they're gone, they're gone.
We'll look to my Thunberger right in the face and we'll tell her, I'm burning a fucking tree the night, hey.
Do you see she got arrested in London the other day?
So she should. She's a fucking whore.
She got arrested at one of the Stop Oil protests.
What was she doing? Just like gluing herself to the road or something?
No, I don't know if she was doing a speech. I'm so checked out with the whole Stop Oil climate change thing. Like I'm actually numb to it now. Numb to the sense of, see, whenever I see a news article about Thunberg getting arrested or the Stop Oil people, I'm like, it's almost gone the other way, where it's, and they would never admit it, the organization, but it's done the opposite of what it was designed to do. It's almost got to the point where it's turned people off from having a discussion about, you know, the possibility of.
You're not allowed to have a discussion now anyway. It's just you've got to believe in one side, whoever's shouting at you at the time.
Aye, but I think, like, see the people who shout about anything, you're never going to have a discussion with them. I think they shout for the normal people like us, the heroes, to then go, maybe there is something in this climate change. But now, after all the Stop Oil stuff and the Thunbergs, I'm like, fuck it, fuck a lot of it. I don't care.
You.
Diesel's back up to 163 a litre, so fuck off. Don't care. Not interested.
I think,
don't care, Mo.
And I think that I just don't know.
That would be...
No, that I just don't care.
See if the government... I
care because I just don't know.
See if the government is really concerned about climate change.
What's
they should give every single resident £250,000. Now, hear me out.
How?
Hear me out, right?
You're just going to buy a lightsaber with that something, but
if you woke up tomorrow with $250,000, right, extra given to you by the government, no questions asked,
straight out by a big speed motor or a speedboat or something, aren't you?
Nothing paid back, so you can clear any debts you've got easily, get any work done in the house that you maybe need done or something you've been putting off, put a wee bit of money in the bank. Then you're sitting at a point where you're no financially concerned.
Oh, wait. Right. Sorry to cut you off. Is that a cardigan you're wearing?
Mate, I'm freezing.
Just to answer the question, is that a fucking cat?
Is this coming from a guy who's sitting in his dressing gown?
I'm sitting in my fucking Hugh Hefner, but what the fuck is going on there, Scott?
Mate,
what is it? Mate, you have changed.
Mate, this
you just turned it in an old cunt.
That says designer knitwear, my locker.
No, mate, that's a fucking cardigan. You were changing the world of that statement there, but mate, I was like, is that a t-shirt? No, that's a cardigan, mate.
Mate, I look cool as
fuck. What the fuck is going on in your world right now?
Cool as fuck. I'm sitting in
you went to centre parts. Now you're kicking about. If there's elbow pads on that cardigan, I'm walking. I'm doing a fucking Candyman. I'm out here. Show me the elbow pads. You're a lucky boy.
Sadly, imagine a wee leather elbow pads. I'm getting on
Jesus Christ. I'd have drove to wherever you are now and just haunted my resignation.
Mate,
it's over.
This is
a friendship and everything.
This is a belting bit of knitwear. Belting bit of knitwear.
If you're in a homosexual relationship with another gay man and you're just like perusing geography class, night school lessons.
You're wrong, Mal. You're wrong, mate. Because every heterosexual man should have a good bit of knitwear at his arsenal. Mate. And I have got this, and I've got the exact same one in a nice deep burgundy colour as well.
Mate.
And I feel good, man. I feel good, mate.
You're just ticking the box. You're fitting right in there. You're becoming something you know, mate. Come back to the fold. No. What the fuck, mate? Any guy in my books that kicks about with a fucking cardigan needs their fucking head shook.
I've spent a week deep in fucking Tory country, mate, and I'm fucking on board.
Come back with two cardigans.
I'm on board, bro. Mate. Come back with a love and a dollar, man. Nah, right.
You're listening to episode 243 of the hashtag show.
Let me finish a quick point. So
don't bother, mate. It's over. No cunts getting any respect for you anymore. He's got a cardigan. It's a brune cardigan.
It's grey, you fucking bender.
Now, if you're listening to audio only, he's got a cardigan. Now, if you don't know what a cardigan is, it's like a jumper that you button up the front and it's got two armholes in it. And it's normally worn by an arsehole.
No buttons, mate. This is like a.
It's not even a fucking thing you button up.
No,
it's an arsehole warmer.
You leave it kind of hanging. It's maybe like it's fucking 3/4 length as well. It's down to your knees.
Oh no! It's a 3/4 length. Hey, listen. I know, mate. Look, I'm kicking about with the night goonie on, right? You're kicking about with a cardigan, just like perusing the library.
Get in for your tea, Chantel. Chantel Marie, get in for your dinner.
And then I fucking says to him, I was like, I fucking stop you right there, right? I says to him, that'll be fucking sugar.
And I says to the bastard, I said, don't you fucking darken my door again, you cunt. Yeah, did you hear about fucking Michelle? Did you hear about her? The whole hang in her mouth at the fucking snooker club. Unbelievable.
The dirty cow, she was on her knees at that bowling club. Look at the fucking state of the tramp.
No, I got this on fucking TikTok shop. It's fucking warm as fuck. I wrap it right round me. Get in for your dinner.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, Sandra. She's a cow. Hiya.
Maureen, is your man going to come in to fix the tiling? Maureen. Good bit of knitwear. Everybody needs a good bit of knitwear.
Right, you can blink or answer. Was that a gift for your good lady, or did you buy that yourself?
Mate, I have had this for years. I found it.
Of course you did. At a lay-by.
Mate, I have had these cardigans. They come in two. Right, I'll tell you the whole story, right?
Please do.
I was perusing an internet website one day, and I thought, Christ, look at the fucking cardigan. Look at the cardigan those two benders are wearing in this homosexual pornography. I was perusing
See the way he
it.
lifted that cardigan right up his hairy arse and then he podged him his stiff erection. It was a straight
I
gay
wonder
action.
I wonder if I wear a cardigan, people will think I've got a large penis. You know, was perusing an online website for larger gentlemen, and I saw a boy with a cardigan, and I thought, do you know what?
I'd look good in me.
Sometimes I don't enjoy a hoodie because I feel like when you get a hoodie on, you're committed to the hoodie, right? So if there's a sudden change in temperature, I see a hoodie on, hoodie off, and I thought, do you know what? I've never owned knitwear from being an adult, and I thought maybe it's time to expand my my fashion horizons and introduce a bit of
Holy
knitwear.
fuck.
And I bought this cardigan, right? And I fucking loved it so much that I went back on it and I bought another one, a different color. So I've got this one and I've got a burgundy one. And do you know what? I apologize to no man because it's fucking comfy and it keeps me warm.
Mate, it's a fucking cardigan.
Correct.
I can't even, I'm not even getting any funny chat. I just have to go, it's a fucking cardigan. And I'm not usually kind of fashion poles or that.
And do you know what?
But mate,
the fucking jealousy's ripping at you, cunt.
It is, mate. I'm now going to go offline. Sorry, I'm going to come off here and go online and search out fucking geography teacher cardigans with the trendy extra length in them.
You need the length, mate. You need a wee
What's in the pocket? A pipe?
There's no pockets. There's no pockets, no buttons. It's like a shawl with sleeves.
Mate,
anyway,
I usually hold you in high regard and you're slipping down that fucking ladder. You're turning into somebody you know, mate. Come back to you, Scott. Come back.
I'm the man I've always been, mate. Mixing with the Tories, mixing with the hoi polloi, the upper classes.
What did
the hipsters? It's where I'm meant to be. Do you know what I mean?
What did you think this morning? This is the weather to fucking politicality.
I actually thought, I'm going to be honest with you, when I woke up this morning, I actually thought it's too fucking windy to be driving home. And twice on that motorway up the road, I was like, we're going to lose this motor. It was fucking mental.
All right, did you drive him the day?
The day, I don't know what the weather's been like at yours, but mate, fuck me, it is wild, man. See about maybe 1 o'clock this afternoon, I was sitting in the kitchen making a coffee, and I'm looking out the back window, right? And I'm watching the shed like bend and move in a way that a wooden fence shouldn't move, right? And in my head, I'm going, what would that actually do if that blew down? Because what would you do? You can't go out and fix it because it's still 100 mile an hour winds. I'm like, what the fuck would we do if this fucking fence blew down?
Just let the neighbour deal with it tomorrow because it'll be in his game.
Hopefully it blows that way. And no
you
blows
would,
right.
there was a bit you would maybe go out and try and salvage like your booze and that, innit?
Oh no, the shed's fine, it's solid, but it's the fence, man. I'm watching one bit of the fence and it's like pure fucking snaking like that, and I'm going, wood should not bend like that.
Well, that's why it's maybe good. It's bending with the wind. It's bending with the wind rather than just fucking blowing right here. And I don't know what the weather was like because I myself, hello there, I'm just back from Italy. Thank you very much. I was there seeing the dawn.
Well, let me finish my point on climate change, and then we'll go into holidays.
Right, okay.
My point being, to rewind before I was verbally assaulted on my fashion choices.
Cardigan.
I think if everybody was in a good financial state and I think if everybody was secure in their sexuality, then more people would be willing to engage in climate change. And I think right now, because there is such a divide between the haves and the have-nots, Mal, that people are like, fuck off, I'm not interested. I think they've gone about this the wrong way. This whole greeting on the TV going, the planet's going to die. The planet's not going to die. The planet isn't going to die. Human race might get wiped out. It's a possibility. I think it's a very small possibility, but it is a possibility. But the planet's going to be fine. It'll fucking survive. It survived, advanced civilizations before and fucking wiped them out. It'll be fine. Know what I mean? So, government, geezes all $250,000, and we'll maybe start recycling properly or consider
I don't know where you're getting the quarter. I mean, hey, listen, if the government...
My point being
the shitey SNP government, and if they'd done anything that was remotely good, that'd be great. But if they turned around and said £250,000 each, I'd be first to go, hi, cheers. But why are you pulling that number out the hat? And what's that fixing? Your date?
My point being, if you are a normal person and you're going to say the supermarket and the government's saying to you, listen, see if you buy this product A, it's helping the environment, it's was it carbon neutral, and it's £9 a box, or you can buy product B, which is fucking 25 pence a box, and it'll feed your family for 10 days, but it's been flown away for Kenya. I'm buying that because we're skint, money's tight, they're charging us, taxes are through the roof, diesel's through the roof, delivery, everything's so expensive now. I cannot actually, even though I want to, I cannot afford to live the fucking carbon neutral, green is great, fucking that lifestyle, because I just can't afford it. And I think that's the situation that most people are in. I think most people would love to climate change be better or help the environment. I think everybody would, but it all comes down to cost right now.
But nobody's getting. I mean, 250,000 isn't fixing it. What that's making is creating more arseholes. Because guaranteed, the vast majority would go out and buy a big fucking vibing motor or a speedboat or something, and that's not fixing anything.
I'm losing you with the $250,000 because you're just thinking, fucking hell, I'd love $250,000. What I mean is, if people were in the position financially to make those choices, they would.
That's chump change to me. That's chump change.
It's like anything else when they do all these healthy eating programs, right? And the advice they give them is a load of shite. And then families go to like buy fruit and veg stuff, like, oh, we should eat more fruit and veg. And then you go and buy like a fucking, I don't know, a box of mangoes, something like that, £5.50 for mangoes. Fuck off. I can get the Wayne's bags of crisps for fucking £2. And do you know what I mean? Everything comes down to cost, man, and choice.
Mangoes are a fucking fortune, man. They're great as well. See, when I eat a mango, right, I think to myself, I'd be, if I was like a Roman emperor guy, right, I'd be like lying on a kind of lilo, but it'd be made of straw because there wasn't lilos back then, right? I'd be like, or I'd be lying on three black guys or something like that, slaves, and and somebody'd be feeding me mangoes like a bird, big tattoo with a gas shoot, just feed me mangoes, my man. That's how I feel when I eat a mango. I just feel like Julius Caesar. She's like Julius Sneezner. The mango muncher. Then I'd like, I finish this mango and bend over to eat your mango. She'd be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, shut it, I'm Julius Sneezner.
Whenever I eat a
mango hunter,
I feel like Julius Sneezer, the mango hunter, lying on three black guys getting fed mango.
Fucking right.
Mate,
that's again, bizarre you think that, because I think that I know.
There's an interview we need to hear on the street. Do you know what I mean? Hi there, we're from the Scottish Farmers Market. We're interviewing people in the street to see what they think about fruit and veg. We've got a young man here. Hello there. What's your favourite fruit? It's mango. And what do you think of when you have a mango? Well, I think I'm Julius Caesar, and sitting in three black guys eating a mango. Fucking brilliant, mate. But we can't use any of that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
With my feet up, some guy come near my big toe. What? What's wrong with that?
You ever seen that film?
Galactica?
You ever seen that? What is the one?
Appleside Galactica.
What's the one where they're all at the mad Roman orgy? What was that called?
Appleside Galactica.
What was that called?
Caligula.
Calligraphy. Remember that?
The guy's fisting that way in that.
I remember that came on Channel 4 one night and I was like, here, Ma, this looks like one of Young Gladiator movies. Next minute, some guy's getting his fucking cock sucked in a bath and I was like, hold on a minute, what's happening here, man?
Do you know there was like extras in the background of that film just fucking and all that? And all the top, like, for real, and all the top thespians were told this is like a fucking mega Roman kind of.
That was just a normal day for these guys.
And it's all like Helen Mirren, Anthony McDowell, or whatever, Anthony McDowell's, all these kind of top actors are in it, and they were all getting it like the full thesp performances, and they were folk, pure, real fucking in the background.
Amazing.
No, not even kidding on. Brilliant. I'd love that, Joe. Right, I'm not kidding you, right? See what they say, it's all like waiting about being an extra, right? See if it's just like thumping in that. Sign me up, Marker. I've got my gold card or whatever it is you need to do about it.
Yeah, I'm my Costco card, man. I'm ready to party.
Have you got your acting card? Fucking right, my man. Stunner like that, I know. Where's the fucking women? What hold I need to be filming? Don't bother tell me where the camera is, man. You just walk around my big white ass.
Could we just see your equity card to get your details? Equity card, my man. I've got a fucking helmet like a Jewish and a rabbi on it. Fucking just shout action, cunt. No, it's party.
See, the only thing I can't do, mate, I've tried it 100 times. I can't come on call, right? So you're just going to have to walk with on that. So, like,
I tell you something, man.
And there's two actors in the back giving it. Julius Caesar, I will not bend to your wicked ways. And it's a guy bald in the background. Oh, fucking hell, my man!
Rome will not fall under my watch.
Pull my hair!
spit in my mouth. He'll no, you just see a wee Scottish guy in the back, like the guy's getting it pure heavy fucking Martimus. Rome was not built for it. Do you like mangoes then? Yeah, you like a mango?
Yeah. Stick it up your fanny. What? Shout my name. Shout my name. Call me Caligula Sneezener. Caligula Sneezener. That's me, aye. See my hat full of feathers or leaves or whatever it is. It's solid gold because I'm Julio Sneezener. Julio Sneezener.
Julio Sneezener. That's the porno remake. You know, like when they get movies or TV shows and they do like a porno remake yet. Like Jurassic Park, Schindler's Fist, or that, Julius Sneezener. It's it's a Roman guy with a big fake nose. And he pumps
the bogies
his nose.
The spunk coming out his nose. It's really sneezing their spunk nose. El spunk nose. I don't think the actors they're talking shite if they think that we believe that they didn't know it was like
full riding.
Full riding and all that going on.
I mean, it's basically a porno way acting, which is what the old pornos used to be like, wasn't it?
Aye, but it's like, but I remember watching it, and there was obviously some sexy bits in it, but I'm sure there was kind of some fucking kind of mental bits in it.
Is it not like a Clockwork Orange, but with shagging?
Like a social commentary about steining flats and wearing bowler hats and that. Sort of that Clockwork Orange was all about, wasn't it? Like guys with makeup and bowler hats and they stayed in high flats.
And he's doing that mad thing with his eyes, and he's like, yeah, you will sit here and watch a full episode of Bake Off, and he's like, get them fucking things off my eyes, man, this is shite.
And he had like white shirts and that, and like some size of fucking balls on them because their pants were bulging, my man. And I was like thinking to myself, why are they real or what? Are they going to pull them and just cockfight?
I think every guy would like to think, see if you turned up at a party and it was like pure Caligula, right? It's just Julius Sneezers, it's just absolute mayhem.
Just falling everywhere.
There's a party you'd like to think you would just fucking steam right in, you'd be like, yeah, I'm party, but you just hover on the edges.
Shite it.
You'd just be starting in your wee wife fronts like going, yeah, let's just crack wine by him, man, hey, Romans, what the fucking love? And then, here's your wife, oh no, I'm all right, man, I've just had a pie supper, give 10 minutes, eh?
No, because you'd be black affronted just to pull out your wang in case somebody thought it was fucking chow for hangover. No, his wee cock would be fucking bit of fluff with a wee bit. See him running about that film with his cock out. I have got ultimate respect for him because he's made wee cocks cool.
What is it? Guy Chow's amazing, man. That's one of the best characters in a film ever.
That when I can't remember one. I think it was a Hangover 3 where they're fucking looking about. And the monkey's licking this wee thing it's sticking out the ground. And one of them goes down, he goes like that. He's like, it's kind of salty, and then fuck chicken jumps up. And it was his cocks. I love watching a film back because it's all those wee nuances that you miss first time around, you know?
Mate, there's a clip of him just now online. And it's like some game day football thing, right? And they're at a college football, and it's like the college that he used to go to, and he's like one of the guests on it. And there's a bit when they're doing a bit to camera where they're walking down like between the fans, and he just screams screams in a baby's face. So somebody posted going like, did Chow just scream in a baby's face? And when you watch it back,
motherfucker!
The four presenters are walking with the fucking guy who plays Chow, and then he's shouting like the college football chant. And he just steps back and goes behind one of the presenters so you don't see him. And then when it slows it down and it zooms in, there's like somebody's holding their baby in the crowd, and Chow goes right up to the baby's face, like just pure screams in his face. Fucking brilliant, man.
Is he? What's his origins? Obviously Chinese, like, but did he come for like stand up, or was he like a jobbing stand up comedian, or is he an actor?
No, he's a comedic actor. I think he was a doctor and then like wanted to get into acting, gave it a go. He had a stand up out. It was on Netflix. It's one of the worst things you'll ever see in your life, man.
Was it shite?
I bet it's like that thing when you get where it's like I suppose the easiest one to compare it to would be like a Jack Whitehall, because it's like a comedic actor. So the show is like scripted. So it's a scripted stand up. So it's like word for word beat. So you can tell it doesn't have a flow to it, and it's because I watched it thinking, fucking hell, maybe he's a comic, and like I don't know about it. And then when I watched it, I went, oh no, he's an actor. It was
I
bad,
tell you what, I did watch, and I'm going to fucking go into it to tell you the exact name of it. And there was some funny bits, and I've seen him on Rogan and hanging about with all the fucking usual fucking podcasts and that. And his stand up was a bit of a fucking was a letdown. Aye, it was a letdown. And who was it, Scott? Is what you're asking me.
Who is it, Mal?
Well,
Tell me now.
the fucking guy with the full ginger head, and it's like the perfect ginger beard, and he's in with Rogan's mob.
Andrew Santino.
Andrew Santino, and his stand-up was called Cheeseburger.
Aye.
No, there was some bits that was all right, but I'm going, where's the thing that he's not all that? What? How's he even getting a fucking Where did he come from?
He's a comedian. He's a like time served comic.
I know, but
he's got a massive podcast.
This.
He's got a massive podcast called Bad Friends. Him and Bobby Lee do a podcast. It's huge.
I know, and I watched some of the clips, and it's quite out there. It's fucking quite.
It's good. Like that's the thing, but like, so there was a thing that came out. In fact, they spoke about it on the podcast, and Chris DiStefano spoke about it in his podcast as well, where somebody basically put out a kind of generic review to the American comedy circuit, right? Somebody who was like a respected comedy reviewer, right? Which I personally don't think that fucking exists. But anyway, this person,
you don't think what exists?
I don't think a comedy review is real. I think it's all nonsense.
Well, somebody can go and have an opinion, but what as if whatever they can say to go, aye, that is that is
gospel. Like, well, who the fuck are you?
That's just your opinion, mate.
You'll say somebody's shite, and somebody will think they're the best thing ever. Somebody will think they're shite, and somebody. Do you mean so? It's all perspective, right? And that's how I think sometimes when you review comedy, when you read some of the reviews, I'm like, I don't understand how you can be reviewing this. A comedy review should be surely what is the response in the room? Because if the audience in the room is pissing themselves laughing, whether you think it's shite or no, they're laughing, so it's good. Anyway, so somebody put this generic review, right, to basically say that there's a whole crop of young comics coming through who are smashing the podcast scene, but it is not translating to live comedy.
And that's what I put the Cheeseburger guy, didn't he?
They've lost the art of live performance. So they've built up these massive followings through their podcasts, and he was in a big TV show as well. He was in that TV show Dave. And I was excited for his first stand-up to cook because I'd never seen any stand-up at all, and I'd listened to some of the podcasts and I thought the podcast is brilliant, especially when they're pure screaming at each other. And then when I watched, I just thought, oh, this is kind of like middle of the road generic American stuff.
It was the flow was good, and I felt like he knew. You probably know, obviously you do know a lot more about me, but his connection and his timing and all that was great. But the content was just fucking and what?
Aye,
but remember
the other American ones, mate. They shows. See, by the time he comes to record the specials, they've probably been doing those shows for like 3-4 years. Do you mean like they don't turn around shows the same way as like British or Australian comics do? Do you mean it is like even if they get a show, it will be like 2-3 years and then turn over and do another, which I still think is the best way to do it. But there's no enough. I mean, you can go off in a fucking discussion about there's no enough value put on comedy in the UK, so that's why everyone's turned over fast. I think it's because we've grown up in a history of music. Do you mean where you get the album and then you want another, you want more? So it fits in with that model of you want more. When the reality is, you should take a show for 2-3 years and then have something fresh to say. But like I said, it's polished, man. Like it's like polished to an inch of its life. Like, there's no fat on it, but it's not particularly great. Like even Chris DiStefano's one, when that came out as well, I thought, fuck, I would really want to see this. And there was a whole big thing about it was only 45 minutes on Netflix. And I remember listening to an interview and he was saying like they told him to cut a bit out or something. They didn't want to cut it out. So he had retained the rights to it and he was putting the hour out on his Patreon, but you could watch 45 minutes on Netflix. And then I watched the 45 minutes and I thought this is garbage. Like it was actually, I just thought it was shit. But it's disappointing, man. But then I do think as well, I think like podcasting and stand-up or anything else, I think podcasting is its own art form. Like it's its own thing. And I don't.
Wait. How can you call podcasting an art form? Because
maybe no. Right, maybe no.
I'm basing it on yours, right? Which is it's just two guys chatting with no planning, and that's the basics of it.
Aye, but mate,
whatever happens.
We've got a chemistry. Look, I don't know about you. I've certainly listened to a podcast where it's just two guys talking, and I couldn't get through it because it's awful. I've also listened to podcasts which is, apparently well received. Let's put in air quotes, highly respected podcast within Scotland, and I'm going, this is fucking shit because it's all segmented and refrained. And but what I mean by that is, I feel now you can tell when people are very conscious of what they're saying. That's how I think that,
I think everybody, as we see any clip.
But that's how maybe that's how we are successful, other than successful within the cult following that we've built, because we don't say, we say whatever we want. Do you know what I mean? I think there is more of a craving for that type of content rather than the kind of set up punchline, as in 2 or 3 people in a podcast and you feel like it's a conversation, but actually it's predetermined.
It's geared up to get to a point.
You can feed your pal the intro and then he's got a joke that he's going to nail on it. And again, that's fine, because that is historically the way in which panel shows, talking heads, that kind of stuff works on British television. So it takes people who are a bit, maybe not necessarily braver, but it certainly takes people who aren't driven by financial gain to go, I'm going to do and say whatever I want. To go back to how podcast being an art form, what I meant by that is, I mean, like when you get people who sit in front of a camera and just talk for an hour. Example would be Tim Dillon, who I think is an amazing podcaster. I don't particularly think his stand-up's that great, but to sit in front of a camera yourself and talk for an hour, that's a skill in itself. Even what we do, mate, is a skill. Even sitting just talking shite, we've still got to take it somewhere. I mean, you think now we're in episode 240 or whatever, but you think back to some of the fucking gold that's came for the show, and none of this is planned. None of this is scripted.
No, it's came for anywhere. It's came for just banter.
But that's what I mean. So that takes time as well. Like the fact that people try and maybe do a podcast and then you chuck it within, 2 or 3 episodes. That being comfortable to talk and.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay.
The HashTag show.co.uk